Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else, this is John Paval with a special edition Access Arts Live update about the live stream coming up in just about a half an hour's time from now from the Enescu Music Festival. Sunday, September 5th, 4th. Let me start that again. Give you a proper announcement. Sunday, September 14th, you can experience two magnificent and exceptional works, Ravel's Concerto for left hand and Saint Saëns' Third Symphony for organ with the Monte Carlo Phil. That's live stream from the Enescu Festival. I love these two pieces so much. I just had to come online and talk to you about both of them. They are fabulous pieces of music. They are both very moving pieces. They are both exceptional pieces. And I can't hear either of them when they're done well without tears in my eyes. I will tell you that. I just can't. So let me tell you about them. The first of the pieces that they'll be doing, this is the Monte Carlo Philharmonic, and they are led by a top conductor for the city of Birmingham and for an orchestra in Berlin as well. I think I can pull up a photo of the conductor for you. Yeah, I can do that. I just have to click on the right button here. We just recently did our put up our daily listing of all the live streams going on. That's the conductor, Kazuki Yamada, who is also the conductor for the city of Birmingham and with one of the big German orchestras in Berlin, and they'll be starting out. They will first do the Ravel's Concerto for left hand, and the pianist on that will be Nelson Gerner. He's Argentine-born, living in Switzerland. This piece was a piece that Ravel was commissioned to compose by this guy. Where is he in the photo? On the right there, that's Paul Wittgenstein. Paul Wittgenstein was a pianist who lost his right arm fighting in World War I. And he was determined to make a comeback. So he contacted Ravel and commissioned Ravel to write a piano concerto for one hand, for the left hand. It's a magnificent work. It's an artistic and personal triumph. It's a saga of the soul of an artist rising from the ashes of war and from the loss of one hand. And the beautiful pieces that go bum 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 ba da dum bum ba da da dum bum 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 ba da dum ba da dum bum. It's just magnificent, and they've got a great pianist who's going to be playing it. Let me show you his picture is there. It's hold on, let me get this sorted out. It's Nelson Gerner, and I can show you his picture separately while I'm talking about him. I might as well. He's top quality, they're fond of using words like world class, but when it comes to Nelson Gerner, I mean, he is world class. Here's where he played last year. The Théâtre des Champs-Élysées, the Philharmonie in Paris at the other end of town, Wigmore Hall in London, the International Piano Festival at La Roque d'Antiron. He was in Lyon. He was in Madrid. He was in Seoul. He was in Tokyo. And he regularly plays at Teatro Colón in Buenos Aires. Um, he's Argentine. Um, and he has a strong relationship with the Chopin Institute, which is always a mark of being a great pianist. He's done recordings with them, received awards from them. Last year, he played with the Royal Concertgebouw Orchestra, Radio France, the NHK Symphony Orchestra, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, went on tour with the Helsinki Phil. When he works and does chamber music, he works with people like Martha Argerich and Renaud Capuçon. And he created a trio last year to go on tour throughout Europe with Nina Fang and Edgar Moreau. So this is a great guy to play this piece. Now, the one thing I did not find when I looked him up was I did not find that having played Ravel's Concerto for left hand is in his repertoire, or that he's noted for having doing so. I cannot say whether this is his first stab at the piece or not, but he's a truly accomplished pianist who can certainly give this great piece a go. And if he has an Argentine soul, he has all the passion it takes to do so. I highly commend this concert. If you do not know Ravel's concerto for left hand, piano concerto for left hand, I strongly recommend you discover it. And here you get a chance to discover it for free without having to pay a nickel to get in the door, with a top pianist and a top conductor leading the orchestra. Now, and that's not all, because then then you go from strength to strength in this piece, because then they're going to move on and they're going to do this this incredible this piece by Saint Saëns for it's a symphony for with the organ in it. It's not an organ concerto. It's his Symphony No. 3, but it has the organ in it. And again, I was walking down the street near the Place des Abbesses in Paris last winter, and I stopped by this church that's right over there near the Place des Abbesses, because it's a working man's church. It's not the elevated Sacre-Cœur. It's built in brick and all of that. There was a concert going on, and they were just finishing up playing this symphony with the organ. And I was happy to learn they were going to play it one more time a couple days later in Paris. I went to see it, and it just overwhelms me every time I hear it. The organ comes in with this very moving passage where it goes da 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 la da 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 la dee 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 dee. It is just, and then the violins come in, and it's like you're in heaven. It's such a gorgeous piece of music. The guy playing it is not an older, accomplished veteran. It's a young guy, Vlad Visenescu. He's Vlad Constantin Visenescu. Well, he's not that young, born in 1998. Well, yeah, born 1998. He's 27 years old. Anyway, he got his training initially as a pianist at the Enescu College of Music in Bucharest, but then he went to the Mozarteum University in Salzburg for his bachelor's, and then moved on and became an organist at the Royal Academy of Music in Stockholm. He's now the resident organist at Allahelgens Church, which means All Saints Church in Swedish, in Södertälje, Sweden. Södertälje is a sort of a suburb of Stockholm, fairly outlying, but it is a suburb of Stockholm. Now, in 2023, he made his debut playing at the Romanian Athenaeum, which I think is where this concert takes place. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's one of the two locations where most of these Enescu Festival concerts take place. And what did he make his debut doing? He was performing Camille Saint-Saëns, Symphony Number 3 in C minor, Opus 78, the organ symphony. I cannot recommend this concert to you highly enough. Before I finish off, I did have one other photo that I wanted to show you. I showed you a photo of Paul Wittgenstein. Here's a picture of Maurice Ravel. This is not, he's not with Wittgenstein. He's with another French pianist, Jacques Février. And this was taken in 1937. And there he is telling Février, well, this is how to play this concerto. Anyway, these are two marvelously inspiring pieces. I would not miss them if I were you. They're going to be on in just about 20 minutes time now. It's live streamed free of charge by the Enescu Festival, and we give you the link to it later on, coming up in the day at 6:30, something like that. They're doing yet another live stream today of the marvelous piece by Shostakovich, which is named after the Scottish play. And since I'm an old-time actor, I cannot give you the title of that play. It's bad luck for actors to do so. But anyway, we'll put up a post about it so you know when that is, and you have a link to go to see that separately too. Folks, if you don't know these pieces, don't miss them. Let this be the Sunday when your heart was filled with inspiration by two of the most marvelous pieces of symphonic music that I know of. Take it from me. Okay, so I'll say ciao for now. And if you tune in, I'll be tuning in too. They don't have a chat box, so we won't be able to talk about it live online, but I will be with you in spirit through this.